The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School boys basketball. WLCN's coverage of Rail Splitter basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-651-8046. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. Expedia Cruises, offering air, land, and sea vacations. Located at 1520 East College Street in Normal, call Greg Phillips at 309-429-6280. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Sal Polis, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, located at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-732-4001. Missy's Sweet Shop, specializing in custom cookies, cupcakes, wedding cakes, and birthday cakes. Stop by the shop in downtown Atlanta, call 309-825-5291, or go online to missyssweetshop.com. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available, call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage.
Good evening, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Railer Basketball. It's time for the Josh Comnick Growl Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show. And I'm your host, Josh Comnick. We're at home in Lincoln as the Railers get ready to take on the Panthers from Decatur Eisenhower High School. In just a moment, I'll be joined by Scott Kirby as we break down tonight's matchup. We thank you for joining us on the home of every Lincoln Railer contest this season, WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Again, Railer fans, thanks for joining us here from Coach Neil Alexander Court on the campus of Lincoln Community High School as the Railers getting set to take on the Panthers from Decatur Eisenhower High School in Central State 8 action here on a Friday night. The Railers coming to the contest with a record of 18-7 and 8-2 in Central State 8 play. This game will be part of the conference as we only play Eisenhower once this year. Eisenhower comes in at 10-12 and 4-6 in league play. Got double dip here tonight as the Railers are here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, and we've got the second YouTube channel up for the WLCN page as we're watching the Lady Railers down in O'Fallon. Right now, O'Fallon up 13-11. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll send it back to the studios. Back with more of the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Welcome back, Railer Nation, here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium at Coach Neil Alexander Court, getting set for Central State 8 action on a Friday night here between the Railers and the Panthers from Decatur Eisenhower. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show. Josh Comnick, Scott Kirby, Lloyd Kirby here from Lincoln, Illinois. Score update for the Lady Railers down in O'Fallon, taking on, I believe they're the Panthers as well. The O'Fallon, yes, they are the Panthers. The O'Fallon Panthers, Lady Railers down 17-14, 7:32 left in the second quarter as Lady Railers taking on one of the top-ranked teams in 4A state tonight. Right now, 6:30 they started, and then tomorrow they're taking on what our play-by-play man tells me, Alton. The Alton Redbirds are number 2 in 4A, or somewhere around there anyway, and they'll take them on at 2:30 tomorrow. We'll have Jay and Coach Froby down in O'Fallon, and tomorrow in Alton bringing you that action as well. First thing first, Scott, the Railer men here tonight. The Railers come in with a record of 18-7, 8-2 in conference play. Eisenhower checks in at 10-12, 4-6 overall in Central State 8 action, and this is a conference game because this is the only time that we play Eisenhower.
Yep.
So if you want to get down to it with Central State 8 play, you've got Lanphier, the Lions, coming into town tomorrow, which is not considered a conference game.
No.
So you really need to take care of this one if you want a chance to tie up MacArthur for the overall conference record.
Yeah, and that's next Friday.
Right.
MacArthur comes to town, and this is a big game. Coach tells us they take them one by one, and you can't take Eisenhower lightly because they're an athletic team. they've got a good coach and Walker, and we saw them down in Springfield back at the beginning of the season down there for the shootout, and they got a good squad. They got some shooters. They're athletic, a little bit of size, not nothing crazy. Looking through here, they got 6'5", 6'5", and then a couple 6'1", but not a whole lot of size, but athletic.
They've got the leading scorer in the conference, does Eisenhower, at about 19.7 points per game. I was looking through their scores. We took care of Jacksonville not too long ago over in the bowl, I believe it was, just a couple of weeks ago, and Eisenhower just took care of Jacksonville at Jacksonville 55-42, and that young man, I can't remember his name, we'll try to look that up, but he had 33 in that game against Jacksonville over at the bowl. So the Panthers playing a little bit better basketball, and the Railers coming off their win against Taylorville, 55-29.
Seemed like forever ago.
Oh, it does. When you take the whole week off there for 3 weeks, we were going 3 games a week, and we this week we only had 2. Well, we'll be 2 tonight and tomorrow. And you're right, it does seem like it was a long time ago, back on January the 27th, when the Railers took care of Taylorville 55-20. And really, the Railers had a pretty easy weekend last weekend. Took care of a couple of Apollo Conference teams, Mattoon and Taylorville last weekend.
Yeah, before we go any further, we got to give a congratulations to the WLB 7th grade team going to state, and your very own Chester East Lincoln Panthers winning the regional, and you got a game Monday. So congratulations to you guys, and that's exciting for the Lincoln Railer program. Some future Railers moving up through the ranks and having some of that postseason. What's the word I'm looking for? Experience under their belts. So,
West Lincoln will take on, I'm not sure who they're taking on tomorrow. I've been so wrapped up in Railer basketball and the Panthers trying to get them ready for a regional championship. They play at 10 o'clock over in East Peoria. Okay. So if you aren't doing anything tomorrow morning, the Wolverines, 7th grade Wolverines, will be in the state tournament over in East Peoria. And then our 8th grade team will take on Normal Epiphany on Monday at 6:30 back over in Greenview. So
tune in to the cheap seats at 9 on your way to East Peoria. Yep. And cheer on the Wolverines over there in state.
Lady Railers up 24-22. Can't tell you how much time because the clock is I do not see it so far, but it is in quarter 2, and the Lady Railers are up 24-22. 8 minutes and 55 seconds left here in the pregame. We'll send it back. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Back here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, getting set for the Panthers and the Railers here this Friday evening. Got to give a congratulations, a huge congratulations. Doesn't happen very often, guys. I was following some people on Twitter, and one guy said 1,000 points is an accomplishment that seems to be happening more and more now. That 1,000 points a player gets. 2,000 is not heard of very much. Chloe Frobe just reached the 3,000 point club, and I don't know how many are in that club.
I think she's the ninth. If I saw that correctly.
You're right. Yeah. So, wow. You talk about
that's a big deal.
All the accomplishments that this Lady Railer team has had in this 2-year run that they've had, obviously now, and they're led by the senior All-Stater headed to Colorado State. But 3,000 points is a lot of baskets.
Well, I think we've talked about this in the past, even last year, Josh, and she's only playing 2 or 3 quarters.
Right.
Because they get that big lead in that running clock, and she's on the bench probably most of the third and the fourth quarter and scoring 3,000 points.
Unbelievable. So congratulations to Chloe Frobe, the senior All-Stater here at Lincoln High School, reaching 3,000 points down in O'Fallon. The Lady Railers up 27-24 with about 2 minutes, I think, a little over 2 minutes left in the second quarter down in O'Fallon. Again, the Railers after tonight will be back in action here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Love to have everybody out. You could almost make it down to Alton tomorrow, check out the Lady Railers, and then probably make it back for the varsity action. What a thriller that was that we had down in Springfield when we had Lanphier, and they come to town tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one, Josh. If you can make it out to that game, highly suggest it, because Lanphier, they're going to be ready for this. They want a little bit of revenge, and it should be a good game tomorrow night. But first things first, we got to take care of the Panthers, and can't take them lightly. I know we said it earlier, and you want to come out and get off to a good start.
Panthers come in averaging 46 points per game on the scoreboard while giving up 54. The Railers scored 46 and giving up 38 here on the season. That's going to wrap it up for us here on the pregame show. After word from our sponsors, Scott and I'll be back here in Lincoln to bring you the play-by-play action as the Railers take on the Panthers from Eisenhower. As always, a big thank you goes out to all of our sponsors. This has been the Josh Comnick, Grau Incorporated, and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Boys Basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage of LCHS Railer Basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Chase Lowry, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Culver's of Lincoln, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, Expedia Cruises, First National Bank in Tremont, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center of Lincoln, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Lincoln Land Communications, Me Realty, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, Missy's Sweet Shop, Schneider Masonry, and United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer Boys Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Lincoln Railer basketball is on the air. Good evening, Railer fans, and welcome to Lincoln Railer basketball. WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCN Sports are pleased to bring you tonight's contest from Lincoln, Illinois, on the campus of Lincoln Community High School as the Lincoln Railers take on the Panthers from Decatur Eisenhower. Good evening, everyone. This is Scott Kirby alongside Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby on the camera, and Jolie back at the studio. Never know who's going to be back there. We're all set to bring you tonight's action. We would like to wish a good evening to all of our listeners and viewers that are tuning in to WLCN 96.3 FM, listening on the go on the Mixlr app, or watching our live stream video on YouTube. We hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. It's time to check tonight's list of the game, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell, and if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. Josh, 3 keys to tonight's game.
Well, I think the first one is don't overlook the Panthers. You know, we've got a big game coming up tomorrow with probably our rival, or our most recent rival from the Central State 8 in Lanphier coming to town, especially after that big game that we had down in Lanphier. Don't overlook this. You've got to take care of Eisenhower if you've got any shot of tying MacArthur, and then shoot the basketball well, and we're going to have to contain their quickness and get back on defense. Eisenhower will run a little bit different of a defense, I believe, a 1-3-1 trapping defense that you don't see a lot, and the Railers are going to have to come out ready to shoot the basketball here tonight.
That's tonight's list of the game, brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty. It's time for the playing of our national anthem. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have starting lineups and the opening tip here on Railer Nation Station, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Welcome back, Railer fans, here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium, getting set for Central State 8 action here this Friday evening between the Eisenhower Panthers and the Lincoln Railers. Starting lineups getting ready, and Panthers have yet to come out to the bench. Not sure what they're waiting for, but the Panthers come into the contest with a record of 10-12 on the season, 4-6 in Central State 8 play, while the Railers check in at 18-7 and 8-2 in conference action. Down in O'Fallon, the Lady Railers up here at halftime, 34-29 over the Panthers from O'Fallon High School. Again, the Lady Railers will be back in action tomorrow at 2:30, and we'll have Coach Froby and Jay Harden down there bringing you the action, and then we'll be back on the air here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium at a 6:30 tip between the Lions and the Railers here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium.
And now it's tonight's starting lineup. First for Eisenhower. They come into tonight's game with a record of 10 and 12. Starting tonight, number 1, 5'10" freshman.
First starting lineups now for the Eisenhower Panthers. 5'10" and a freshman, number 1, Tyshawn Clemens. 5'7" and a junior, number 2, Ness Leverson.
5'11" sophomore, Darion Henderson.
5'11" and a sophomore, number 3, Garyon Henderson. Panthers yet to come out for starting lineups. 6'1" and a junior, number 5, Braden Affalone. And the final starter, 6'1" and a sophomore, 21, Marcus. No, they changed that. 6'5" and a senior, 24, DeAndre Walker Williams. The head coach for the Panthers is Rodney Sky Walker. Not sure I've seen that before, where the Panthers just don't come out for the starting lineups.
I guess not. They don't want to see the hype here.
I guess not.
I guess they don't want to see our hype video.
Hype video going on. Good crowd here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. What we can see from the view of our camera down in O'Fallon, looks like there's a good contingent of Railer fans probably going to take in the game tonight and then spend the night down in O'Fallon area and check out the Lady Railers as they take on the Alton Redbirds tomorrow at 2:30. They caught me on a good day, maybe.
They didn't have that technology back in the day, unfortunately.
No social media, no hype video, didn't have the Jumbotron. I don't know, I'd have been in the back, probably not watching, I'm assuming. Just couldn't really see it from back there. And, it is really cool. It's something neat. A lot of the colleges do it, and it's something neat that our high school can do that here. Starting lineup now for the 18-7, 8-2 in Central State 8 play. Rail Splitters. First man out, 6'5" and a junior, number 30, Hayes. Drew Hayes. At one guard, 6'3" and a sophomore, number 5, Komnick. Carson Komnick. 5'7" and a senior point guard, number 10, Keon Carson. 6 foot and a senior, number 3, Schilling. Trey Schilling. Last man out, 6'2" and a junior, number 4, Smith. Gabe Smith. Head coach Neil Alexander, assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Bird Farmer, Josh J. McCullen, Zach Dom, and Gary Rademacher.
And we are all set for tonight's action between the Lincoln Railers and the Decatur Eisenhower Panthers.
There we go.
Railers in their home whites. Panthers in their traveling yellows with black numbers trimmed in white. Tonight's opening tip, sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, located in 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Page and Hayes go to the middle. And the ball is up and controlled by the Lincoln Railers.
Yeah, back tip by Hayes. Comnick tipped it around and then got it out to Keon. Railer start here, and you'll go with this.
Schilling to start us off with a 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by the Panthers.
Almost looked like a 3-2 zone. Clock did not start here as just 2 seconds went by. Hey, let's just play a little extra basketball. Don't have to worry about it. Let's run it right back from here.
15 seconds come off the clock. Panthers basketball, no score. Game just underway.
We will reset the game clock to 7 minutes, 45 seconds. It'll be out of bounds on the side to Eisenhower.
Eisenhower to inbound. Clemens back to Leverson. Guarded there by Keon. Now over to Leverson. Back to Clemens. Railers in their 1-2-2. Gabe Smith. Clemens with it up top, now over to Leverson.
Yeah, they've got a 2-guard set with 2 guys right at the elbow. Unconventional way to go against the 1-2-2 here. Not a lot of guys.
We're just letting them hang out there.
Yeah, they don't have anybody.
Tipped away, and Comnick grabs the loose ball, kicks it out to Keon, and the Railers with their second possession, no score. 1 minute's gone by here in the first quarter. Railers with the basketball. Keon goes right, now left to Schilling. Now back to Keon, over to Comnick. Right wing, he'll dribble it out to the point, give it to Keon. Keon with a little ball fake, now all the way across to Schilling, nowhere to go, kick it to Comnick. Comnick to Schilling, Schilling dribbles left, kicks it out to Gabe Smith. And I think it was tapped, yep, it was tipped. Hayes tracks it down, gets it to Comnick, he'll push it up to Keon right corner. Hayes, he'll dribble in, find a lane, a lot of contact, couldn't get it to go, he'll be fouled. Hayes will get 2 free throws.
Yeah, good ball movement there by the Railers. Just trying to figure out this you want to call it a 1-2-2, but they really dropped the top guy down on the free throw line to take away our middle guy, so it almost looks like a 3-2. Railers just trying to figure it out, and we got Hayes going to the hoop.
Hayes, first free throw up and good. Much improved.
Yeah. He went away from dribbling a couple times, and you just catch it and shoot it just like it would be almost like a jump shot from that area. So nothing but net for Hayes on the first one.
Second free throw up, rattles off the front of the rim, no good, out of bounds off of Eisenhower, going to stay with Lincoln.
Boy, another turnover, easy turnover there, just didn't grab it off the rebound. No Railer under there to contest the rebound, just off the hands.
Comnick with the basketball, kick it out to Keon, he'll set up their offense. Keon, lob pass, whoa. Smith, way too high over his head, out of bounds.
Brian Cook would have caught that one.
No, that was a little, Keon got a little too much muscle under that one. Turnover Railers, Panthers with the basketball. Clemens up top, now over to Leverson. Leverson kicks it all the way over to Henderson.
As the Railers trying to figure out the Eisenhower zone on the first couple of possessions, as is the Eisenhower and Coach
Rodney Walker needs a timeout.
Yeah, Lady Railers giving an update. They're in that third quarter now, up 34-31.
30-second timeout on the court. We'll tell you some of our fine sponsors that allow us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. Brian Clark, State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote for help understanding your current policy or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, helping people, changing lives. America's Poverty Fighting Network. Call 217-732-2159 or find them online at capsil.info. 1-0 Railers. Panthers with the basketball. 5:49 to go in the first.
They're really running the baseline with Clemens, the 5'10 freshman, trying to get him the basketball. And the Railers are well aware of him on that baseline.
Stolen away by Hayes on the floor, controlled by Comnick.
Another turnover by the Panthers, their third one of the game in 3 possessions.
Does it surprise you that Panthers are not really figuring out that 1-2-2 ball press? I mean, they've seen us several times in the past.
They knew what was coming in. We've been in the Central State 8 with them before.
Comnick kicks it out to Schilling, lost control, now regains, kick over to Keon.
Well, we've got a couple openings there, and Comnick just can't find the opening there in this.
Deep three by Schilling, nothing but net, and it's a Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer.
Yeah, it looks like Eisenhower's really packed it in against this 2-1-2 set for the Railers, and Schilling just takes a couple steps behind the three-point line, dials it up, and he keeps his hot shooting going from when he had 27 against Taylorville, I think.
4-0 Railers, 4:39 to go in the first quarter. Friday night basketball here at Lincoln Community High School. Central State 8 matchup between the Railers and the Panthers. Railers trying to keep their Central State 8 title hopes alive.
Well, they're still struggling to figure out where to go against this Railer 1-2-2 as Coach Al has extended his wings out, has dropped Keon down a little bit more, and Eisenhower yet to get some sort of a clean look.
They're not even getting inside the three-point line. Now another turnover. Panthers as they try a cross-court pass to Henderson. He couldn't grab it, and it's out of bounds. Railer basketball.
Yeah, good pressure so far by the Railers. We're struggling again, like we said, trying to find openings against this 1-2-2, but right now we're moving a little bit quicker than the ball is, and when that happens, this Railer basketball team, as they have all year, just giving up 38 points a game, has shown they can really cover up guys.
Schilling kicks it over to Comnick. Railers up 4-0 halfway through the first. Now Keon right wing up top to Schilling. He's going to try another three. Too much muscle behind that one, off the rim, no good. Panthers with the ball. Leverson hands off to Henderson. Now Henderson will back it out. It's a legal screen. Yeah, legal screen as Smith went to set his guy, and I think if you had just kept tall there, Josh, he kind of extended his hip into him.
I think he got right into Keon too quick. You know, he jumped right in front of Keon and clipped, as you said, Smith, who just checked in, 6'5" senior, and legal screen, and that's considered a turnover. So 4 turnovers now for the Panthers.
4 turnovers, no points. Now Hayes with it, kicks it out to Keon. Keon head fakes, bounce pass to Smith. He loses the ball, and the Panthers come away with it.
A lot
Smith
of congestion in there when we drive. Yeah. We've gotten in there a couple times, but cannot get a clear lane for a pass or a shot. And Eisenhower does a really good job when you get it in there that they suffocate you when you get in the lane.
It just means we got somebody open on the perimeter.
Yeah, we'll go figure this out a couple times.
4-0 Railers. Lady Railers up 44-38 over O'Fallon.
In that third quarter there.
There's a three on the way off the back of the rim, no good. Smith goes up for the rebound, kicks it out to Clemens. He's going to fire a three and get it.
Yeah, and I think Clemens is the guy that's their shooter. Tyshawn Clemens, 5'10", and just a freshman.
4-3, Lincoln with the lead and the ball. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Smith, left corner, nowhere to go. Now he'll dribble in, pick up his dribble. Now feed Hayes. Hayes going to drive on his guy, right hand up and good.
Took some contact too. I thought he got fouled going to the basket and drew.
He kind of drew some of that contact though. He
that's
got
all
that
right.
elbow.
That's all right. Go into him and drew strong enough to get it up on the glass and got it to go for 2.
6-3 Railers as Sanders and Gowan get set to check in. Their first action tonight. Tried to feed it down low to Afalone, off his hands. Another turnover for the Panthers.
Sanders checks in along with Gowan as Smith and Keon Carson take a seat.
Gowan, right corner, thought about a three. Now they'll reset with Comnick. He's going to take a three off the rim, no good. Fall 4 underneath. Smith comes away with the rebound for the Panthers.
Yeah, good look by Carson, just in and out.
Tapped away by Gowan. Couldn't grab it. Henderson. Now they got to get it across the timeline. They do. 1:20 to go here in the first quarter. Railers with the 3-point lead. Leverson over to Henderson, now back to Leverson. There's a three from Clemens in the corner, in and out, no good. Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, good box out there by Hayes. Secured that rebound, and now the Railers will try to get into their half-court offense.
Schilling feeds Sanders up and couldn't get it to go. Panthers look to push. Layup on the way, up and good for Leverson. It's 6-5 Railers. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And the Panthers want to go. They can get up and down the court in a hurry, and they're undersized, so you got to think that they're going to try to really push the basketball anytime they can get an easy basket against this 1-2-2.
Kick it out to Comnick. Now swing it to Schilling. Now they got us really pushed out on the perimeter. Feed Sanders. Kick it out, Schilling. 3 on the way. Left it short. Rebound comes down to Henderson for the Panthers. 25 seconds to go. Railers up 1. Now the Panthers will hold for the last shot here in the first quarter.
And we've known this from Coach Walker. He's not afraid to hold the basketball.
Shot on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound Hayes with 2 seconds.
Got time.
3-quarter on the way, left it short, and at the end of 1, it's the Lincoln Railers 6, the Decatur Eisenhower Panthers 5. We'll take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have second quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back to Lincoln Community High School, the home of Coach Neil Alexander Court. Scott Kirby, Josh Comnick, Lloyd Kirby here this evening. And Josh, not a whole lot of scoring in the first quarter. It seems like both teams are still trying to feel each other out.
Yeah, good point. And Eisenhower is very patient on their end. When they get into half court, they're very patient with it. They've shown that they're going to get up and down the court a little bit, but when they get to half court, they're looking for a couple guys on the perimeter to shoot the ball.
Panthers with the basketball, working around the perimeter. Now in the corner. Reset up top with Clemens. Now over to Henderson. 3 on the way, a deep 3. And the Panthers take their first lead of the night. It's 8-6.
Yeah, Clemens with 2 3-pointers now. Just we'll talk about him, a 5'10 freshman. Not afraid of the spotlight here at Roy S. at all. Off to a good start.
Railers with the basketball, down 2. Comnick finds the lane, up off the backboard, and good for Comnick. Ties it up at 8.
Nice kiss off the glass by Comnick, and a drive with that right hand, right down tip to Gowan.
One away by Gowan, spin, up, and got it to go. Defense to offense for Gowan, and it's 10-8 Railers.
Well, he's come in quick and got his hand on 2 basketballs. That one led to 2 points. The first one, Eisenhower was able to get back, but the quick hands, as we want to give a congratulations to Aiden Gowan, who just signed to play soccer at Illinois Central, IC, over in Jacksonville. So you see that quickness out here. You see that quickness on the soccer field, I'm sure.
Absolutely. It's a little bigger field.
A lot more running.
They don't call it a field. They call it something else. But
really? I think it would be a soccer field.
Pitch, maybe?
Really? Lloyd, you're a soccer connoisseur? No? But it was oh, he watches, okay. A soccer pitch. I learned
something. Maybe. I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, I learned something today here.
Just making stuff up here. There's a drive on the way up and no good. Fought for underneath. Sanders goes up.
Yeah,
he's going to be undercutted.
Yeah, Frank
took
got
the
hit.
Foul and landed on his tailbone. He gets up. He's okay.
Jarvis Smith, both 6'5 guys. Sanders and Smith, both 2 guys put together. Frank way high for the rebound, and as you said, Smith got undercut him, and Frank went down to the ground.
Schilling to get across the timeline. Guarded there by number 4. That's Phillips. Now they'll reset. Comnick, top of the key. Little lob to Sanders. Up and got it to go.
Yeah,
Big
pass.
Frank gets involved. And it's 12-8 Railers.
Good screen underneath by Hayes, and Sanders wide open. Komnick delivered a good pass, and Frank up and in with the layup.
There's a double pick there. Now Phillips gets it up top to Clemens. Clemens three on the way from Moore is up and good.
Yeah, they are on fire here to start, too. Early turnovers by the Panthers.
12-11, 5:10 to go in the first half. Schilling three, airballed it, comes down to Clemens for the Panthers. Now it looks like the Panther coming out setting a double pick.
High, too, and the Railers way out high to get him.
Kick it over to Moore. Now back to Clemens.
Lady Railers up 53-41 to start the fourth quarter down in O'Fallon.
There goes Clemens, kicks it out in the corner to Phillips. Now he'll reset back up top, guarded there by Schilling. To Clemens, 4:35 to go in the first half. Railers up 1. Here comes the screen. Schilling tried to work around it, kick it over to Affolone, no good. Fought for underneath, kick it out, Clemens with it. Here comes the pick from Smith. Clemens dribbles around him, kicks it out, three on the way. Off the rim, no good. Fought for underneath. And the Panthers with an offensive rebound. They feed it to Moore. Now they'll reset with Clemens up top halfway through the second. Clemens fires up a three off the back of the iron, no good. Sanders grabs the rebound.
Boys, Hayes went flying too.
Yeah, he did.
Another guy for Eisenhower went flying as well.
Schilling thought about a three. Now the reset. Komnick, top of the key, left wing Schilling. Back to Komnick. Over to Gowan. Hayes feeds Sanders. He got slipped underneath by Moore, out of bounds, going to stay with the Railers.
Komnick checks out, Smith back in, and Keon Carson back in for Schilling. 3:33 left here in the second quarter. Railers still lead it here 12-11. Lady Railers now 53-43, 7:20 left in that fourth quarter down in O'Fallon.
Coach Al calls out the play. Keon will set it up. Keon goes right, now back to his left. Picks up his dribble. Needs some help. Now hands off to Hayes, back to Keon to reset with 3:15 to go. Smith, Keon. Railers up 1 with the basketball. We're down to 3 minutes here in the second. Smith dribbles in, loses the ball, fought for. Sanders comes away with it. Up off the backboard, too strong. And we got a timeout on the court as Affolone hit the ground hard. He's back up. And they're going to make a substitution for him. Nope, maybe not. Nope. 12-11, Railers, 2:40 to go in the second quarter. And Moore loses it out of bounds. Turnover, Railer basketball.
Yeah, I think there's some Panthers going flying when Frank goes up for a rebound, and they're just hitting a big body underneath there. Frank clearing out some space, and you're just running into a big guy when you go up for those rebounds against Sanders.
Keon pushes it up to Gowan, right corner, now up top to Hayes. Hayes finds a lane, up, roll, got it to go, count the bucket, and Hayes will try to finish the and one. Railers up 3, 2:24 to go in the first half.
A finger roll from about 3 feet away, and it just crawled over the rim. And Hayes with another basket going to the rim. He's going to go for his second three-point opportunity.
Free throw up and no good for Hayes. Railers up 3. Phillips up top to Clemens. Clemens stolen by Schilling. He jives on the ball. Gives it to Smith to Hayes with 2:05 to go. Gowan right corner. Hayes going to fire a three. Nothing but net for Hayes. A Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. Railers up 6.
Yeah, give Hayes 8 so far here in this half, and he just walked up into that. There's a turnover.
And a huge turnover by the Panthers as Phillips launches it over the heads of his teammate. Out of bounds, Railer basketball.
The 9th turnover for Eisenhower. When they've been able to set it up and get some good shots, they're 3 of 7 from the three-point line. It's just those 9 turnovers that have hurt the Panthers. Actually, 10 turnovers now for the Panthers that have hurt them.
Railers with the ball up by 6, 1:38 to go. There's an alley-oop to Smith. He'll go up and get it. Now reset. Now loses it. Turnover Railers. Panthers with the basketball. Panthers working around the perimeter. Moore. Now back to Moore. Over to Leverson. Keon picks him up. Now to Clemens, guarded by Schilling. We are down to the 1-minute mark here in the second quarter. Railers up 6.
Yeah, and they're liable to hold it for the last shot. They have shown that they will.
Bounce pass, now kick it out. Nothing there. Reset with Clemens. Clemens goes right, kicks it out in the corner. Now back to Clemens. Clemens dribbles around his guy, up with the shot, and count the bucket for Clemens.
Well, he's going to be a player.
Yeah, he's only a freshman.
5'10" and a freshman, and give him 8 points here also in the first quarter. And he's been the bright spot for the Panthers.
25 seconds to go. Railers with the basketball, up by 4. They'll hold for 1.
Lady Railers up 57-51 with 4:03 left in the fourth quarter. Timeout O'Fallon after they just hit a 3.
10 seconds. Gowan up to Keon with 8. Now down to 7. Keon, head fake. Schilling, 3 on the way. Too strong, no good. Clemens, he's going to take a half-court shot. Off the rim, no good. And at the end of the first half, it's the Lincoln Railers 17, the Decatur Eisenhower Panthers 13. We'll take a commercial break. We come back. We'll have the Ground Corporated and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Boys Basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage of LCHS Railer Basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Culver's of Lincoln, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, Expedia Cruises, First National Bank in Tremont, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center of Lincoln, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Lincoln Land Communications, Me Realty, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, Missy's Sweet Shop, Schneider Masonry, and United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer Boys Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Welcome back, Railer Nation. Here at halftime, the Railers lead it here 17-13 over the Panthers from Eisenhower. Quick score update for the Lady Railers down in O'Fallon. Lady Railers up 61-51 with 2:55 and counting in that fourth quarter. We'll run through the scoring here. Not a whole lot of it. 17-13, the Railers lead it here. First for the Panthers, they're led by the 5'10 freshman Tyshawn Clemens. Clemens with 8. A three-pointer for Jatarian Moore, and 2 points for Ness Leverson for the Panthers. The Railers are led by the 6'5 junior Hayes. Hayes with 8 points. Drew Hayes, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point land, and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Give Hayes 8. 3 points for Trey Schilling off a three-pointer. 2 points for Carson Komnick, Aiden Gowan, and Frank Sanders. Again, the Railers lead it here 17-13 at half. We'll send it back to the studios. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic pregame show. Halftime show. And you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
And Schneider Chiropractic halftime show. Josh Komnick along with Scott Kirby and Lloyd Kirby here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium as the Railers lead it here at halftime 17-13. Down in O'Fallon, Lady Railers up 61-53. O'Fallon with the ball with about 1:50 left in the contest. About 988 people viewing that game. We want to thank Jay Harden and Coach Froby, and who's on the camera? Lloyd, down there. Connor Shaw on the camera for making the trip and being able to bring you Lady Railer basketball down from O'Fallon. Again, they'll be in action tomorrow at 2:30, and we'll have that coverage for you down in Alton as the Lady Railers take on the Redbirds from Alton High School. Another 4A matchup for the Lady Railers and another tough matchup that they will have over the weekend. The Railers lead it here at halftime, 17-13. We'll run through the stats. First for Eisenhower, they shoot 5 of 13 from the field for 38%, 3 of 8 from three-point land, and have not attempted a free throw. 13 rebounds on 3 of them offensive. 10 turnovers for the Panthers. They were led in the first half by Tyshawn Clemens. Clemens with 8 points. The Railers shoot 7 of 16 from the field for 44%, 2 of 9 from three-point land, and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. All of those free throws courtesy of the junior Drew Hayes. 4 rebounds for the Railers, 0 of them offensive, only 3 turnovers on 4 steals, and it's been a possession ball game, Scott, and probably will be all the way till the end. You know, the Panthers have shown a lot of patience, and the Railers haven't quite figured out this different matchup zone that the Eisenhower Panthers put out there.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. Something that we haven't seen all year, and the Railers kind of struggling with it right now. But you know, they'll go in halftime and make some adjustments, and you know, hopefully come out second half and extend this lead a little bit, because only a 4-point lead for the Railers, and just not real comfortable with Clemens the way he's been shooting. You got to think that we got to keep an eye on him the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Clemens come out and hit a couple 3-pointers, and then got a layup for the 8 points. And I think on the offensive end is to continue to try to get it down to Hayes and Sanders underneath. If our guards can dribble in and drive and get there, but yet we've got to take advantage of those open looks from 3-point land. Just 2 of 9 from 3-point land so far in this game, and in order to stretch that out a little bit and get a little more room inside the paint for Hayes and Sanders, some of our guards are going to have to hit some threes.
Yes, sir.
We'll send it back to the studios for a break and have third quarter action here from Coach Neil Alexander Court. Again, the Railers lead it here at halftime 17-13. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schnatter Chiropractic halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Back to Lincoln Community High School as the Railers take a 4-point lead into the second half. It will be Railer basketball to start the third. Lady Railers up by 6 right now.
Yeah, Froby headed to the line. It's got to be within 20 to 30 seconds left in that ball game. They're fouling, so Fallon trying to get the basketball, and they've got Froby headed to the free throw line for a pair of free throws.
Railers with the basketball. They work it around the perimeter. Schilling now up top to Keon. He'll kick it over to Schilling. Now he'll back it out, swing it to Komnick. Komnick, 3 on the way. Got it! Komnick with the Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer. Railers up 7.
Yeah, good reversal there by Schilling. Schilling found Komnick right in front of the Railer bench, and he got the feet set and up and good. Lady Railers win at 62-55, so a nice showing for the Lady Railers to stay unbeaten down in O'Fallon and give Froby over 3,000 points now in her great, maybe the best ever here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium and at Lincoln Community High School.
Panthers with the basketball down 7. They work it around. Now there's a drive by Henderson. Now stolen away by Keon. Keon kicks it over. Smith up. Ooh, there we go. There's a foul. I didn't know if they were going to call it.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. And a nice give by Keon off to Smith. And Smith up, and it looks like Froby getting something at half court there. from the O'Fallon shootout. That is a shootout going on down there. There's boys basketball games and also girls games going on. Smith up with the first free throw. So a good start to the Railer third quarter here as Comnick hit the three-pointer, and now Smith goes in with the free throw. Smith up and good, 2 of 2.
2 of 2 for Smith, 22-13 Railers. 6:56 to go in the third. Panthers with the basketball. Leverson dribbles across the timeline. Now they'll kick it in the corner. Now back up top to Leverson. Clemens in the corner. Henderson, he'll dribble in. Nowhere to go. Now reset up top to Leverson. Over to Clemens. Smith out on him. Over to Leverson. Now he'll go left. Now back to his right to Clemens up top. 3 on the way from Leverson is good.
Well, they've got some shooters. And they got it in the middle that time and kicked it out to Leverson, and he got the puppy set and was able to get that 3 to go. So they did exactly what they wanted, get it in the middle and kick it out. And the Railers couldn't get out in time.
22-16, 6:05 to go in the third. Smith to Keon. Over to Schilling. To Smith. Now a feed to Hayes up with the right, up and good.
Yeah, great flash there by Hayes. He flashed right in from the block, right into the middle of the lane. A good pass by Smith. Hayes, I thought, was going to pass it out. Good thing he didn't.
Turnover, Panthers. Railer basketball. Dribbled it out of bounds. 24-16. Railers up by 8 with 5:44 to go in the third quarter. There goes Smith, kicks it out. Comnick, right corner, 3, in and out, no good. Hayes there with the rebound and the putback.
Yeah.
Up and good for Hayes.
Yeah, great rebound. Comnick with a good look there. Yeah, just didn't get it to go around the rim, but Hayes right there for the offensive rebound, and the Railers off to a good start here in the third.
Railers up 10, 5:14 to go in the third. Panthers work it around. Henderson, now he'll go back left guard there by Smith. Leverson, 3 on the way, off the side of the rim, no good. Comnick grabs the rebound, swings it out to Hayes. Now Hayes will give it to Keon to bring up. Under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Railers up 10. Working in the corner to Keon.
Boy, they're just laying off Keon, too.
Yeah, they are.
They're daring him to pull the trigger from three-point land. No Railer in the middle now. Hayes, now Schilling directs Hayes to get in the middle to occupy some space.
Nowhere to go to Schilling. Now Smith with it, right wing. He's going to dribble in, up off the backboard. Good strong move. Count the bucket and the foul.
Yeah, good strong move, as you said there by Smith. He got hit and then took the contact as he went to shoot it, and he's going to get the old-fashioned chance for the three-point play as Smith gets the jump shot, I guess, to go, and then will go to the free throw line where Smith has already had 2 of 2 here in the third quarter. Smith up and good. Three-point play. Smith with a good start here in the third.
Railers up 13, biggest lead of the night for the Railers. 4:17 to go in the third quarter. Clemens over to Henderson. Keon just trying to anticipate that pass. Now he steals it away. Smith comes away with it. Smith goes left, up with the right, and good. 31-16, Railers, 3:50 to go in the third.
Yeah, give Smith 7, I think all of them here in the third quarter. So a good start for the junior, a good start for the Railers as we've extended this lead.
And got a foul on the Railers as Apollone went to the basket, got fouled. Fouls on Keon Carson, his first, team first. Panthers to inbound. Clemens. Now they'll reset with Moore. Now Phillips. Phillips goes right. Now back to his left to Clemens. In the corner to Henderson. Henderson fires it over to Moore. Moore's going to take a three, partially blocked there by Hayes. Smith with it underneath, nowhere to go. Tries to feed a cutting Panther. He loses it. Now Clemens is going to kick it out to Henderson for a three off the back of the iron, no good. Smith tried to get the rebound. Hayes steps in front of it on the ground. Kicks it up to Comnick. Comnick all the way up to Keon, blocked. Now the Panthers with it. Clemens up, fouled there by Hayes, and Clemens is going to get 2 free throws.
Yeah, Comnick had 2 Railers way on the other end of the court and couldn't get the pass over top of the Panther as they tipped it, and a turnover Railers that led to a attempted put in by Clemens, but Hayes fouled him first. Good foul by Hayes will send Clemens to the free throw line.
First personal for Hayes, second team foul for the Lincoln Railers. Second free throw from Clemens up and good.
Larry Clemens hasn't missed much tonight. He's got the free throw touch. He's had the three-point touch.
31-18, Lincoln with the lead. Smith gets the baseline, now kicks it out to Comnick. Comnick 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Schilling tapped it out of there, but couldn't grab it. Panthers come away with it. Now they'll push left. Clemens, now he'll back it out, kick it in the corner to Phillips. Phillips to Clemens. Now over to Moore, back to Clemens. Phillips, yep, travel. Gowan's going to check in for the Lincoln Railers. He's going to come in for Gabe Smith.
14th turnover now for Eisenhower. So Gowan,
30, yep.
Gowan checks in. You got Hayes, Carson, Schilling, Gowan, and Comnick out there right now for the Railers.
31-18, Lincoln with the lead. 2:25. Comnick, 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. And Henderson with the rebound.
Boy, good look, too. He's
Clemens pushes left, up with the right, throws it up, not good. Schilling with the rebound. And kicks it up to Keon. Keon pushes right. Kicks it over to Comnick. Now they'll reset with Schilling. Comnick left corner, now up top to Keon. Swing it over to Hayes. Now they'll reset their offense.
Yeah, Railers will settle down here a little bit.
1:54 to go in the third. Keon holding the basketball up top. Now kicks it over to Gowan. Now Comnick, top of the key. Left wing, Keon. He'll dribble right, give it to Schilling.
Timeout, timeout, timeout.
Yep, they got a timeout. Timeout on the court, we'll keep it right here. The Carpet House, the professional design team, will work with you 100% satisfaction. Stop by the showroom at 1320 Woodlawn Road or call 217-735-2531. Chase Lowry, your Lincoln Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office. They're a member of SIPC. Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance, with offices in Lincoln and Atlanta, offering great rates on home, auto, life, and renter's insurance. Call 217-732-7755. 31-18, Railers with the lead, 1:37 to go in the third. Railers with the basketball. Comnick top of the key, now Gowan. Over to Hayes. Gowan to Schilling. Now they'll feed Hayes at the free throw line. He's going to go in and be fouled.
Yeah. And I like Hayes' aggressiveness tonight, Scott. He's caught it in the middle, and in games past he's looked to pass that ball out to a shooter, but Hayes aggressive to the basket, which has led to his 12 points here, and he's going back to the free throw line for a couple more.
Free throw up and no good from Hayes. Sanders checks in for Keon. Second free throw rolls in for Hayes, and it's 32-18.
Railers 5 of 8 from the free throw line here tonight.
Phillips trapped in the corner, throws it all the way out to Henderson. Now to Moore, back to Henderson. He'll back it out. Picked up there by Gowan. Now up top to Clemens. Over to Phillips. Bounce pass inside, kick it out. 3 on the way from Henderson. Off the rim, no good. Schilling flies up for the rebound, kicks it out to Gowan.
Yeah, Schilling, a really good rebounder for a guard. Strong guy, always has good position underneath there.
Hayes at the elbow. Nobody's going to pick him up. He's going to dribble in and get it.
Yeah, nowhere to go. And Hayes said, I'm going right down the middle. And that little floater teardrop over the top of the defense. And Hayes doing his job in the middle.
34-18, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bounce pass to Affolone. Now a 3 on the way by Moores off the rim, no good. Schilling with the rebound with 17 seconds to go.
Yeah, they put it in the middle to Affolone, and he doesn't even look to go to the basket in the middle. Something Hayes has really done a good job of for the Railers, and the Panthers can't find a guy to get there.
Komnick with 5 seconds to Hayes, kick it out. Gowan with the 3, got it!
His first shot attempt.
Gowan to close out the third quarter with the Chris Coyne State Farm 3-pointer, and the Railers are up 34-18. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have fourth quarter action here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Scott Kirby, Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby here with you this evening. Friday night basketball here at Roy S. Josh, nothing like it.
You're right. Saturday night basketball as well tomorrow for the Railers as the Lanphier Lions come to town. Like to have a huge crowd out for the Lions. It's a big game for the Railers also tomorrow.
37-18 Railers with the lead. Fourth quarter underway. Panthers with the basketball. Clemens up top. Now they'll swing it to the right with Henderson. Now to Leverson. Over to Clemens. Clemens dribbles in on Hayes. Hayes with a little push. No call. Now up top. Moore with it. Now to Henderson.
Well, again, the Panthers just can't find an opening. Komnick and Sanders there really moving on this side of the court.
The drive by Clemens. Now he'll spin, kick it out. Ooh. 3 on the way. Got it. Deep 3 for Henderson. And this 37-21. Komnick pushes it across, gets it to Gowan right corner. Now up top to Hayes. Say we got to have a guy wide open. We got 2 guys on Hayes up there, and it was Komnick.
And we had the right man with the ball because he generally finds the open guy, and Hayes keeps his head up and finds Komnick with a wide open layup underneath.
39-21, 6:45 to go, and Gowan's going to get Affolone on the arm. Gowan picks up his first personal. First team foul for the Railers. Railers up 18, Panthers with the basketball. Leverson over to Henderson, now back to Leverson. He'll dribble down in the corner, pick up his dribble, now nowhere to go, all the way across to Moore. Now they'll reset, corner, Henderson.
Yeah, I would stay off of him. He's not going to look to score.
He's not even looking at the basket.
Stay off, Frank.
Henderson, 3 on the way in the corner. Got it. 39-21, 6:10 to go in the ball game. Now Panthers extending their pressure a little bit. Hayes with it, guarded by Clemens, gets it to Keon. Keon flies by Moore. Keon in the corner, pulls it up, feeds Hayes. Ooh, Hayes has a lane right there. Go. Schilling, three. Got it.
Boom, big one.
Schilling answers with a Chris Coink State Farm three-pointer, and the Railers up 18.
Yeah, that was a big basket, too. Panthers had a couple of possessions where they've scored in a row, and the Railers did not. A huge basket there for the senior. Give Trey 6 tonight.
Hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities tonight, Josh, but he's made good what he's had. Schilling tried to track it down. Now he will. Now he loses it on the ground. Panthers with it. And Gowan's going to get called for the reach in.
Yeah, scramble for the ball. Good job by Trey to go after it. Tried to dribble out of some pressure instead of, I think Coach Greg Alexander says, Trey, great hustle. Just pick the ball up there and reserve the possession. Trey will get a break here as Smith checks back in.
Got a timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here. Culvers of Lincoln, home of the Butterburgers. Stop by before or after the game. They're located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Daria and Whistle, independent health insurance agent, advocating for you, your family, and your company. She's located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, Suite 6 in Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046.
Surpassing the 3,000 mark. She is just the 10th player in Illinois high school history to score 3,000 points in a high school career. Railer Nation, let's hear it. A big round of applause for Chloe Frobe.
Big announcement there from PA announcer Chloe Frobe, scoring 3,000 points, the 10th person in the state of Illinois.
Been a lot of basketball in Illinois.
Yeah.
Basketball has been played for a long time in Illinois, and well, that's pretty select
company.
Group of people there.
You got to think Candace Parker. You think she was in that category? I don't know that she scored 3,000.
I would be interested in, and I had a buddy that is probably listed in his garage, and he has a list of the all-time leading scorers, and I want to say there was Marty Simmons might be in that category from Lawrenceville. And I know he didn't get 3,000, but I'm pretty sure old Bomber Guy was one of those guys that was up in the high 2000s for Beeson High School.
Beeson. Mm-hmm. You know, you think our information highway over there, Lloyd Kirby, would know, and he's kind of dropped the ball tonight. Usually he would have that ready for us. Hayes, he finds a wide open lane as everybody collapsed in the corner, and he found himself wide open, Josh, and just went to the rim.
And he's kind of done that all night. Gotten to the basket, and he has converted. We've seen Hayes miss some of those this season, but tonight he's been right around the rim and been able to finish.
Railers up 20 with 4:43 to go in the ball game. Panthers with the basketball. Clemens with it. He'll go left, get to the lane, go up and under. Oh, man, he's pretty smooth.
You're right. He's going to be a pain in the Railer side for a long time.
Timeout Railers as they had some trouble getting it in as the Panthers really extended their full court press. And the Railers with a 30-second timeout. Darren Powell, State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski. Stop by the office at 114 East Cook Street and call 217-792-3371. Eaton Corporation, building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year. Check them out online at eaton.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastor Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org.
Scott, I found the men's. I don't have the women's yet, but the Andy Kaufman ring a bell from Jacksonville. 3,160 points. Jamie Brandon, 3,157 points for Chicago King and John Shire from Northbrook that went to Duke not too long ago.
Now he's coaching
at Duke. Yeah, and my Marty Simmons just almost cracked it, Marty. 2,986. Still not a bad career.
Sanders with it in the corner. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Finds a wide open Hayes, up and good with the left. And the Raiders back up by 20.
My Bob Guy. I just had it too. Bob Guy from Beeson, 2,149 points in his career.
Panthers with the basketball, down 20. They work it around. There goes Clemens. He's going to go up and be fouled there by Sanders. And Clemens is going to get 2 free throws. Growl Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. They're located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to growlinc.com. Free throw from Clemens, up and good. The Grimaldi Law Office, Logan County's only law firm dedicated exclusively to the practice of criminal law. Phone 217-651-8089. Free throw up and good for Clemens.
Yeah,
He's got 14. He's got half of the Panthers' points. Komnick pushes across the timeline. Thought about going to the rim. Now backs it out with Hayes.
Yeah, the Railers going to spread out in this wide offense where there you go.
There goes Komnick to the bucket. Up with the right. Got it to go. One-handed, Josh.
Yeah, decided not to bring the left hand over and just went up and scored it.
Now Clemens tries to answer. He's going to be pushed there.
Called it on the ground, so before the shot. And you got to think for the Eisenhower Panthers, it's going to be the Clemens show here late because he's about all they've got going so far.
Panthers to inbound. They'll kick it all the way up top. Stolen away. Komnick kicks it up to Keon. Keon, wide open layup.
Yeah, turnover to points. Komnick gets the steal, and Keon Carson with the easy layup.
And got a blocking foul on Komnick. Thought we had maybe a travel before that.
I think you're right. Your good eyes from up here saw the travel first before he got pushed into Komnick. Komnick with his second foul here on the night.
You see a lot more up here, Josh. I know you like it down there.
I like it when it's
I like
closer,
it up here.
Closer to the court to see the speed.
Free throw on the way, up and good. Headline Salon at 602 and a half Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Call Brett at 217-651-8310. Headline Salon, where your hair makes the statement. Second free throw for Moore, up and off the front of the rim, no good. Fought for. Komnick comes away with it. Kicks it out to Hayes. Hayes all the way up to Smith. Smith up, blocked, fouled, and he'll get 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice outlet pass there by Hayes, the quarterback. Threw it right up on the run to Smith. Didn't have to break stride. Smith caught it and went up and going to go to the foul line where Smith, I believe, is perfect from the foul line here tonight at 3 of 3.
You jinxed him.
I knew it. Lloyd already knew what was going to happen, didn't he? Sorry, Gabe.
Turn his mic off. Second free throw. Smith on the way, up
there
and good. 51-29. Railers with the lead. We are at the 250 mark here in the fourth. Panthers with the ball across the timeline. Henderson with it. Over to Clemens. Clemens dribbles in. Now he'll try to get by Komnick. Loses it out of bounds off of the Panthers, yeah.
Yeah, just ran right into Komnick, and Komnick held his ground, and Clemens dribbles the ball out of bounds.
Hayes to inbound. Gets it into Komnick. Komnick pushes left, loses it. Now Clemens comes away with it. Going to go to the basket. Tapped out of his hands. Komnick tracks it down, gets it to Hayes. Got Schilling wide open to the right. Now he'll back it out with 2:24 to go.
I think a back door of some sort or a drive is basically all the Railers are going to be taking here as now the Panthers foul with 2:15 left here. The third foul on Eisenhower here in the quarter.
The back door to Keon, up with the left and good.
And he got pushed afterwards.
53-29. Lincoln with the lead with 2:07 to go in the ball game. I would say the halftime adjustments worked.
Yeah, we did. We got out on the shooters a little bit more, and really Eisenhower hasn't had any consistent good looks from the perimeter. They've got nothing inside, really, in this game. No. It's been all three-pointers. They've got 6 three-pointers on the night and 29 points.
What are they? They've shot quite a few free throws. There's a deep three, no good. Hayes with the rebound.
Hayes with his 5th rebound of the night to go along with his 19 points.
Smith finds the lane. Up with the right. Got fouled. Oh, traveled. Klein with the travel. I thought there was a lot of contact there, but they got Smith with the travel. Lincoln Printers providing complete quality satisfaction at fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. Phone 217-732-3121. Clemens pulls up for the jumper. Off the rim, no good. Smith with the rebound. 1:14 to go in the ball game. 53-29 Railers. Back in action here tomorrow, a big game against Lanphier. We all know how the last meeting turned out, so I'm sure Lanphier is going to have some revenge in the back of their mind. Comnick dribbles in, kicks it out to Hayes. Hayes up with the right, count the bucket and the foul, and Hayes will get the and one.
Yeah, great pass by Comnick as he drove baseline, and Hayes did another good job of coming right to the basket. Comnick found him, and Hayes up over the defender for Eisenhower, draws the foul and puts it in. So Hayes, give him 21. Got to be close, I'm sure, to his career high. Probably is his career high tonight to go along with his 5 rebounds and also 4 assists for the junior big man.
55-29, 40 seconds to go in the game. Deep three on the way, in and out, no good. Put back up and good for Affalone. Or Affalone, I guess it's Affalone. Keon just dribbling up top of the key, running the timeout. Down to 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go by him. We got a 5-second call here.
And that will do it here from Roy S. Anderson. Your final, the Lincoln Railers 55, Decatur Eisenhower Panthers 31. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic postgame show here on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Boys Basketball. WLCN's live video stream coverage of LCHS Railer Basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping, Brian Clark State Farm Insurance, Chase Lowry Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Culver's of Lincoln, Independent Health Insurance Agent Dara Entwistle, Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, Expedia Cruises, First National Bank in Tremont, Full Gospel Evangelistic Center of Lincoln, Heartland Community College, Lincoln, Lincoln Land Communications, Me Realty, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, Missy's Sweet Shop, Schneider Masonry, and United Community Bank. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Railer Boys Basketball. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
The Railers win it here from Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium on a Friday night, 55-39 over the Eisenhower Panthers. We'll run through the scoring. First for the visitors, they were led by the freshman Tyshawn Clemens. Clemens with 14, 6 points for Garyon Henderson, 5 points for Ness Leverson, 4 Jeterion Moore, and 2 points for Braden Affalone. The Railers are led tonight here with a big game by the 6'5 junior Drew Hayes. Hayes with 21 points tonight, 9 of 10 from the field. He's 1 of 2 from three-point land and 2 of 6 from the line. Give Hayes 5 rebounds, 4 assists to go along with his 29. Carson Komnick with 9, 8 points for Gabe Smith, 6 points for Trey Schilling, 5 for Aiden Gowan, 4 for Keon Carson, and 2 points for Frank Sanders. Again, the Railers win it here at Roy S. Anderson and improve their record to 19-7 overall and 9-2 in conference play. We'll send it back to the studios and have Coach Alexander. You're in the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic postgame show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Welcome back here from Coach Neil Alexander Court as the Railers win it here 55-31 over the Panthers from Eisenhower. The Railers shoot 65% from the field, 22 of 34, 5 of 15 from three-point land, and 55% from the free throw line, 6 of 11. 13 rebounds for the Railers, one of them offensive, 6 turnovers and 8 steals, and we're joined by head coach Neil Alexander. And Coach, it got off to a little bit of a slow start. I think both teams trying to figure out the defenses that you would have thought Eisenhower knew we were going to come out in the 1-2-2, but it took a while for them to get ready, and it took us a little bit to get used to their little bit different defense that they run.
Yeah, you know, they run the 1-2-2, but they run we call it a flathead, where they push the point guard back in the middle, widen out the wings, and they try to keep you from either getting the ball to the corner, or if it goes to the corner, keep from getting it out. But Coach Greg done a great job on the scouting report that we found the holes in it, and Drew done an excellent job getting into that hole.
Yeah, we've seen Drew get it into that hole quite a bit this year, but sometimes he tends to want to throw it out there to the shooters on the outside. Tonight he was really aggressive underneath, and not only aggressive, but he made the shots when he got there. 9 of 10 from the field for Drew tonight, 21 points to go along with his 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Quite possibly maybe his most complete game of the year.
I think so. He played really well, and you know, he's the one that he does a lot for us. We basically run him in the 4 spot, which means that he's basically playing a little bit of point guard, handling the ball, doing a lot of things, and then we get him in the middle to where, you know, he can attack from there. He makes pretty good reads.
Energy was good tonight, Coach. Had a good week of practice, I'm assuming, and some rest. I know as mine has not picked up his driver's license yet, that I continue to have to pick him up, and you were out a little earlier than normal, and it seemed like the guys had some good legs tonight.
Yeah, we've got a sophomore tournament or JV tournament going on, and it's on like Wednesday we don't do much but go through some things, walk through and things. So we did spend a lot of time on zone offense this week, so that was definitely a plus, and I was really pleased with how the kids made the adjustments and attacked their defense.
Yeah, and Coach, after you get by this one, obviously a tough one tomorrow night, as we all know what happened at Lanphier, as we got snuck away with a victory there. I'm sure they'll be ready. It's nice to have the Lions back at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium for not necessarily it's considered a conference game tomorrow, but it's nice to have them back in this gym, and we hope that Railer Nation shows up for it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed our return. It's almost every night you got to be prepared to play, and I'm trying to get that across to the kids that I would say 10 out of the 11, and we're the 11th, is pretty much a rivalry. Everybody wants to beat up on us, and I like beating up on people too, so that kind of makes for a rivalry.
5 o'clock start, 6:30 varsity tomorrow?
5 and 6:30 tomorrow, so early start for us, and hopefully we can come out and play with the energy that we played with tonight.
Yeah, Coach, you've done obviously a lot in your career, seen a lot of big-time players come through your program. One that went through the Lady Railer program that is going still now, surpassed 3,000 points tonight, and I can't fathom 3,000 points in a career, but your thoughts on Chloe and passing that milestone?
Well, she's the whole team is great.
Yeah.
And, they play together so well. And, everybody can say, well, she scored 3,000 points. Well, and they think that she shoots every time and everything else. But she's got such a all-around game and plays together. And she just makes a lot of things happen for the whole team. She makes her teammates better. And that is a whole key to what kind of player are you, is if you make your teammates better. And she definitely does that. And congratulations to her. And then Caden, he went over 1,000 last night. So it's been a good week. And then I think Cruz is playing tomorrow.
Yep, state tournament.
Yeah, so they've got a lot going on. But, we can talk all we want about Chloe's basketball skills, but I will tell you this, that as good a basketball player she is, she's even a better person. And, that's what I like, and that's what keeps you involved with young kids, is having to be around kids like that. So she's got such a bright future for herself, and, she's just an outstanding individual.
Well, Coach, big win, and we'll be right back at it tomorrow night as the Lanphier Lions come to town. Sure, they got a little bitter taste in their mouth, and they're going to try to get some revenge.
Well,
but
they're going to want to say that shouldn't have happened. Well, that's the guy next to you that it should have never happened back in '97 when they didn't give us.
We got a little replay back on that, guys.
So we're even up on that.
Yeah. All right. Well, Coach, good luck tomorrow night, and I guess we'll see you in the morning on the cheap seats, and bright and early. We'll have a donut waiting for you.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
You won't eat them all.
Whole box of them. That's going to do it for us here in Lincoln. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow at 6:30 as the Railers are at home to take on the Lions from Springfield Lanphier. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame show starting around 6 o'clock. The Railers now stand at 19-7. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. We'd like to thank our listeners for listening, our viewers for viewing, and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Lincoln Railer basketball. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer Joe Lee, cameraman and social media coordinator Lloyd Kirby, my counterpart here, Josh Komnick, this is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 55, Decatur Eisenhower 31. Good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the studio for the Classic Rock Experience on the Nighttime Fix 96.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School boys basketball. WLCN's coverage of Rail Splitter basketball is sponsored by Bees Landscaping for all your outdoor landscaping projects and needs. Located at 1302 State Route 10 East on the east edge of Lincoln. Call 217-732-4300. Brian Clark State Farm Insurance for home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. See Brian to review a quote, for help understanding your current policy, or to get started on your personal price plan. Stop by the office at 628 North Chicago Street in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Chase Lowry, your Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 407 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Learn how Chase can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by the office, member SIPC. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Dara Entwistle, independent health insurance agent. Call 217-651-8046. Darren Powell State Farm Insurance, located on the square in Mount Pulaski at 114 East Cook Street, offering competitive rates on auto, home, life, and business insurance. Phone 217-792-3371. Expedia Cruises, offering air, land, and sea vacations. Located at 1520 East College Street in Normal, call Greg Phillips at 309-429-6280. First National Bank in Tremont, your local community bank that strives to build relationships and is trusted with your community's financial needs. Located at 710 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Visit TremontBank.com to learn more about products and services. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and to attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Heartland Community College is Lincoln's community college. At Heartland, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to be a successful student. Discover Heartland, discover your future. Visit heartland.edu/Lincoln. Lincoln Land Communications, located at 1326 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Serving the area since 1986, Lincoln Land Communications provides sales and service for security cameras, two-way radios, commercial phone and sound systems, LED lighting, car stereos, and much more. Call 217-735-5454. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Sal Polis, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, located at 1400 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 217-732-4001. Missy's Sweet Shop, specializing in custom cookies, cupcakes, wedding cakes, and birthday cakes. Stop by the shop in downtown Atlanta, call 309-825-5291, or go online to missyssweetshop.com. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available, call 217-314-9654. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.